Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the most glamorous, prestigious night or day or whenever you're listening to this of the year. It is the 2022 Clockscars Awards. What is this, the third time we've done it? Third annual?
I think the third annual, yes.
It's a beautiful event.
Fourth annual.
No, I think it's third.
No, we've had 3 BFFs before.
Okay, fourth annual. We're all dressed to the nines. Greg's in a suit. I'm wearing a headband that is really giving me a headache.
I'm dressed to about a 6, actually, but thanks.
And Nicole's here as well.
This is Nicole's first Clockscars, I believe.
I'm an A-list celebrity now.
This is so exciting.
I'm excited.
So for people like Nicole who are new here, this is just when we honor some of our favorite people to follow in the industry on Twitter and LinkedIn, some of our favorite moments from the past year, some of our least favorite stories from the past year. It's really a good time. So just, get comfy, pour a glass of champagne and join us.
Yeah, start 2023 on the right foot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and let's start with the first category here. We are honoring the best organic Twitter follow.
This is first? Wow.
Yeah.
This is going to be action-packed.
You start big, get a little calm, and then you end big.
All right.
Okay, so the nominees are Glenn Gabe, Barry Schwartz, Brody Clark, the wonder from Down Underwood, and Joy Hawkins.
I know it's not.
Creator of the Joy Bomb.
No, some people don't acknowledge
Don't care about us?
existence.
And the winner is Glenn Gabe.
Listen, I didn't expect this, so I didn't have a speech prepared or whatever, so, peace. Thank you.
You've got to follow him, and it's not just organic, really. He tweets about everything in the biz. You don't even have to read the articles because he gives you a little summary. If you're not following @Glenn Gabe on Twitter, I just don't know what you're doing. So we accept this award on Glenn's behalf.
The best digital marketing follow on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next, we have the WTH of the year. Huge category here.
Yes.
And we're going to start by something that one Christine, a.k.a. Shep Zernheld, brought to our attention. And we're going to hear that clip here in a moment. I'm going to call this the PBR eating ass tweet from January 7th.
WTH alert, Pabst Blue Ribbon tweeted on January 3rd from their verified Twitter account. You guys, I'm a lady. They said, not drinking this January. Try eating ass.
Oh my goodness! Shep!
Stop! You guys are embarrassing me so much today. You put it in the notes. Bleep it.
Wow. Shep.
I did not. You put it in the notes, and I had to read it for journalistic integrity.
We should have said earmuffs before what you just unloaded on our audience.
Sorry, everybody.
Okay, our second WTH of the year comes from Tales from PPC Reddit about if there's any ad activity difference during a full moon.
It's time for Tales from PPC Reddit from user General-Owl 3295.
Who?
Bad ad performance during full moons. Does anyone's ads perform worse during full moons? It's almost that time. January. I had a dip going into January 18th. Honestly, I don't think this is the craziest thing ever. Like, people act crazy. So
That's why it's called lunacy.
Name something crazier within Google Ads.
nothing. All these people are replying. They're just ripping poor General Owl to shreds. So, Gil Gildner said, probably depends on your demographics. Our only account that dips during full moons is targeting werewolves age 55 plus.
It's like the 55 plus, it's the chef's kiss on that.
Siegner Harry says, weirdly enough, when there's a full moon, my e-commerce store that sells blood never gets any sales during the night. Question mark. Bo_Bablet said, there's probably a script out there that automatically adjusts bids depending on the moon phase.
That was really great.
One of my favorites. The responses were the best part.
They were.
Yes.
They were. I totally forgot about that whole exchange. It was really nice reliving that.
All right, our third nominee this year for WTH of the Year. Oh, friendly face on here, Neil Mohan. And it's a short video where he goes through the 5 key elements that are coming to YouTube in 2022, many of which didn't happen, by the way.
I know, I wanted to follow
no
up.
NFTs out there. And he went full micro machines. Here it is, the clip of us talking about Neil.
If you are a YouTube creator, you may either like the blog post that came out this past week called A Look at 2022, Community, Collaboration, and Commerce, the 3 C's, or you would like the short from Neil Mohan, the Chief Product Officer, that had a short titled 5 Innovations Coming to YouTube in 2022! So a short can be 60 seconds. Somehow Neil worked this thing into 61 seconds. He couldn't even fit it in 60. It's a minute and 1 second. This is literally the worst medium you could ever use to talk about 5 different things. And they tried using animations and these graphics. It was a catastrophe the way that this thing looked. And you couldn't get anything out in time. They were running through things. They're like, oh, NFTs. Whoop, we're applying for that. Web3. Blah, blah. And it's like, you have a minute. You're the chief product officer, Neil. Don't use the short one. That's how little of a grasp they have on their own platform. This is a big problem for YouTube. A big problem that Neil has no idea. And he's sitting in this like fancy leather chair. And it's the handheld video like that nobody wants. Everybody's done with that. Everybody wants professional done things now. Neil has no idea what he's doing. Look at the comments of this short. Everybody's like, this is why you get rid of dislikes, because we can't dislike your thing and it hurt your feelings, nobody else's. God, I love that video.
That's why
You hate that video.
I love
the
it.
amount of times that clip has come up on shows since.
I feel like it defined the year.
Yeah.
All these
It lives
clips,
in
by the way,
infamy.
were in like the first couple months of the year. Everything just went really uphill.
I think about it daily. I think about it daily. I'll be forever grateful, Neil. Thank you. All right, next up, we have the entry, Small Business Fights for Google Ads Refund. Here it is.
Okay, now I have this article about this gentleman, and it is called Small Business Fights for $12,000 Refund of Unauthorized Charges from Google Ads. So I was kind of at first like, yes, I was a champion for this guy. It's got an amazing image of him, arms crossed in front of his computer, and he's really zoomed in on the screen of a Google Ads help document that's clearly not helping him.
And it says AdWords right on the front. So that might actually be true.
Yes. So I was really into this, but clearly that article didn't help that guy this much, because I realized that, first of all, he owns a marketing agency. I thought he was the business advertising.
No.
And he didn't notice that Google Ads raised the budget from $63 a day to $200 a day for 3 months.
3 months.
Quote, the week that the budget was adjusted, I was happily sipping cocktails on LBI, I don't know what that is, during a week-long vacation with my family.
Congrats.
Watch your
Doesn't
stuff.
look
Like,
good.
it's called responsibility.
Well,
He
is it
owns the
delegation?
agency.
Long Beach Island?
I don't know. Actually, it was a New Jersey article, so that sounds right.
It is Long Beach Island. Wow.
Great job.
Look at that.
Thank you.
So
Wait, put that down for Clockscars.
eventually, he got his refund. The ending quote of this really hits too close to home. He said, "The experience has not made me a big fan of Google, but what choice do I have? If there was any other game in town, I would try it."
That should be their slogan.
There are other games.
Google, if there's any other game in town, you should try it.
Also, this is photoshopped. He's not really in front of
I
that computer.
know.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
He's
You
at
don't think-
LBI.
You don't think it's good execution? Yeah, this is literally him like conference calling his clients from LBI, like from the beach.
Just so you know, I'm
pretending he's at
reading.
work.
I'm in an office, I swear. All right, that's a contender for sure. Okay.
The Photoshop imagery was one of the best parts. So make sure you're watching on YouTube.
Okay, and we're going to finish our WTH of the year, of course, Tales from PPC Reddit. And this is called, have you ever thought about selling a Google Ads search campaign as an NFT? Take it away. And this, I'm going to maybe say nomination for Take of the Year.
Write it down.
Okay.
It's from Mr. A. So MILF on Reddit. And Mr. A. So MILF on Reddit says, ever thought about selling a Google Ads search campaign as an NFT? I've listed some on OpenSea. Let's see what happens, smiley face. And I'm like, this is either genius, which I didn't really think, or the stupidest idea I've ever heard. And so Butterfly270 asked,
It's
Is it really-
butterfly.
Butterfly270 asked, is there really a demand for this though? Roofing contractors who know what an NFT is, let alone Google Ads fluency?
And then Mr. A. So Mlith responds saying, the NFT would be used by an agency. Instead of creating the campaign structure and doing keyword research from scratch, they can use this template as a start. Imagine an entire bank of campaign templates for entire industry. Trust me, it's pretty forward thinking. Just trying to get into the space first. Doesn't hurt to try. And then so Beholnot says, damn, that's a good idea. But what exactly are you sharing as an NFT? Are you selling the Google Ads service as an NFT or the strategy? And then Mr. A. Somlith says, the plan right now is to sell the actual file, a CSV file that contains the campaigns, ad groups, ad extensions, ads, and keywords, so they can be uploaded directly to the Google Ads editor. The plan could change. In fact, it will probably, but I'm starting with this and seeing where this goes. So everybody out there wondering what the heck you're listening to, I Want Bots says, makes no sense. To which somebody responded, NFTs make no fucking sense. And then the response was, can't disagree there. Go for it, OP.
No, but
What are you thinking?
there's so many problems here, but the first one is I'm trying to get into the space first, but then you're sharing your idea with the world. There's your first problem, sir. Use your brains. Or ma'am.
Well, it said Mr. A. Somlith.
I still can't believe that was a real idea.
Go for it.
Okay, and let me open this up here. The WTH of the year. Wait, I can't say. I gotta zoom out. Oh, is Neil Mohan's face squished up against the camera for the short video? Neil, congratulations for the WTH of the year.
I accept this on the screenwriter's behalf as well. Love those guys. Thank you very much.
The YouTube short video packing 10 minutes worth of content into a 1 minute and 1 second clip. Thank you,
Are we
Neil.
really going to send him a trophy?
No.
I'm also fairly certain that's when the Bruno 19 nomenclature was adopted.
Yes.
So it really was a pivotal moment for the show all around. So congrats, Neil. I have the next category, don't I? Okay. I just love that it's labeled JB Biggest Drama. Other than me, biggest drama this year. We only have 3 contenders for this one, and they are all hot, hot, hot. First, we have the Elon Musk Twitter takeover. Everybody's favorite social media saga that will go down in the history books.
Do we need the other two?
Yeah. I have to read them. The other 2 are infinitely frustrating, so yes. Make Instagram again, which is just everybody's constant pain. And everybody's other constant pain, the last candidate here, everyone complaining about PMax. PMax created its own drama there. I don't feel bad. It's just been the year of being down about all 3 of these things. But what is the biggest drama, ladies and gentlemen? You guessed it, Elon Musk's Twitter takeover, which is still unfurling as we speak.
It's amazing how many words we've been able to find with the word Elon within them.
I know. I feel like we're running out of puns. Never. All right. And up next is the best shopping follow. So we have Mike Ryan, PPC's Kirk, Menaham Ani, and Andrew Loke. And our winner is Mike Ryan
Woohoo.
at Mike Ryan Retail.
So I don't know what this means. I don't think it means anything. That's just how I feel.
A great follow, really coming through on a lot of PMax data that nobody else has.
Okay, and our next category is another real nail biter. This is the 2022 Rant of the Year. And the nominees are Julie Pacini's Google Ads rep story and Greg's rant about it. Hi, Chris. Great chatting with you today. Here's a summary of the topics discussed. Optiscores, really important.
All caps, really.
All
important.
caps. Please have them above 90% ASAP, if possible, before the end of the week. It affects your CPCs and therefore your CPAs and ROAS directly. The list of accounts in my portfolio are listed in my previous email.
And it's just like coincidental that it's very important that it's done by the end of the week, knowing that February is next week. That person should be fired.
They're not support their sales.
Well, then call them sales, because you get a Google rep contacting a small business and they think it's like manna from heaven. Like, oh, this Google rep cares about me. And they couldn't care less about you. They're trying to put you in these auto-applied things so they can get paid. They are not a specialist in anything except making themselves more money. They just are like parasites. It's a parasitic. I hate this so much. And yes, there are good reps out there. That's great. But there are far more worse reps out there. And to get a good rep, you have to spend a ton of money. And then it doesn't put you on the same playing field in the same level as somebody that spends less, a mom and pop, against a larger company out there, because you don't have a rep that's good. You have a specialist that is trying to increase their Opta score so they can make more money. And that's the problem with this whole thing. I don't know any other way to explain. This is a huge problem that is not going away, and Google doesn't want it to go away. They just want more sales. They don't care about you. They care about the bottom line, and they always have.
Everyone complaining about the Google reps all year, and it still hasn't gotten any better. It's probably gotten worse. So thank you, Julie. Thank you, Greg. Okay, next from our episode on March 4th, this was me complaining about Google removing app placements and API reporting.
Google removed app campaign placement data from the Ads and AdWords API reports. Here's a quote from Google about why they decided to do this for us. We made this change because the data provided didn't fully represent the complete view of the placements that help developers monitor brand safety for their advertisers. End quote. Now they have no view unless they go all over the place, some report that I'm about to tell you about. I think you're taking it off of there because you don't want people to know their ads are in apps and you want them to pay for all those clicks that they don't want. Who would believe this? So
Well, maybe they're just doing it for the greater good.
they are not.
What?
That sentence doesn't even make sense.
He's shivering.
Didn't fully represent the complete view of placements that help developers monitor brand safety for their advertisers. So they get a better view by taking things away? In what world does that make any sense?
Just fantastic when they said that they were trying to help people there by giving them less data. Just love to see it.
The worst spin in the history of spin, but you called him out.
And next, there was more rants in March. We had, oh, this was fun. This is me complaining about.
It's also April.
Sorry.
You can't even do that backward like you're
April
across the
8th.
pond or anything.
Okay, this was me complaining about Google Ads latency issues. And also, I wasn't the only person picking these things, just so you know, because I'm realizing that I'm nominated twice.
Google Ads was so slow, I almost lost my mind.
It was brutal.
I almost just like packed my bags and moved to Missouri. Like, and it's been like all week and I can't get anything done and I just want to cry. I want to start like, it's loading. I'm just going to drop down, like do a plank. I'll have a 6-pack in 2 days. I swear, it's so slow. Higher than normal latency issues, you think? What is happening?
Fix it.
Fix it, please.
Maybe they're adding negative list capabilities.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it looks like they added quite a bit of recommendations for their Opta score is what they were doing.
Yeah, well, their
Sure.
Opta score is 0. Get faster.
And then the time they took Googling, like, what's another word for slow? And we're going to say latency. And then I read the name of the article after I've been so frustrated all week with how slow it is, that to the point where it broke my brain. And I was like, latency? What are we talking about? Like, just say, hey, we're slow and we're sorry. It's not you, it's us. So they have this update as of April 6th. They're still working on it. It's not fixed in all places. It's definitely not fixed for me. Like, I gotta say, just the scrolly bar, it's worse than the spinny, I think. The bar that just slowly loads and then starts over again. I'm done.
Okay, and it's still very slow, but not that slow.
You mean latency?
Okay, next we have, this was Greg and Jess. This one you have to listen to it to see how it goes down, but Google Business Profile was using AI to update people's business hours, and then the following story was just the ultimate gut punch.
Google has a new AI first approach in its My Business, which is now
Google Business Profile.
Profiles. So they said with this new AI first approach, we're on track to update the hours for over 20 million businesses around the globe in the next 6 months using AI. So it's machine learning. They're going to go through and they're going to update 20 million businesses over the next 6 months.
No.
Machine learning and AI is great, Jess.
How are they going to know that my grampy decided to close the hot dog stand early because he's just mad.
Nobody would know because if you put in your special hours without like a week's notice, Google's not going to approve it anyway. This is terrible.
You're against AI and the use of AI on a
I
website?
am. Human
think about
beings run small
AI
businesses.
can help websites. AI can make things better.
AI can spend $1,000 in an hour and increase ad revenue for Google too.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't even the everything is broken with Google business profiles.
You're against
This
AI.
will not fix it.
Google is saying they're using AI, and to be fair, they are going to collect input from the business owner, a human being, using a phone in their duplex automated robot system. So that's AI too, and they're going to help make things better. AI is Google's friend. AI is our friend, Jess.
AI is not
AI
our friend.
is our friend.
You're going to have a robot call me and you think I'm going to give it accurate information?
Jess, you're wrong. AI should be everywhere, and Google knows that, and Google is leading the charge.
Screw it
AI
up.
is the future. It's the future of Google, Jess. How dare you?
AI are two letters in anti. They're just not together.
How dare you?
No.
How dare you? Cut
This
her
is
mic.
not okay.
Cut her mic.
Not okay.
Don't talk about
Not
AI against
okay.
Google. Google's for AI.
Not okay.
Great job, guys. Love seeing you go head to head.
Thank you.
Okay, and then finally here we have an entry from back in September. This is when Google was giving really bad advice about how people should manage bad reviews, and Greg had some great feedback here.
So in the new guidelines, they say content that has been incentivized by a business in exchange for discounts, free goods, and or services. This includes merchant requests for the revision or removal of a negative review through offered discounts, free goods or services, or other incentives. So you can be penalized if you try to have a bad review removed. What I'm telling you right now, don't listen to this advice. Don't try to run your business poorly because Google wants you to. If somebody came to your restaurant and said, I had a really bad experience, my food was cold, and my son, you ruined my anniversary, like it was a really bad experience, don't just let that sit there. Hey, you got a bad customer. They're not going to come back. Contact that person and say, hey, I'd love to make it up to you. Contact me here. You don't have to say, I'm forcing you to remove this, but you shouldn't not try to give somebody a better experience when they're a sad customer.
Google doesn't know how to do customer service well, though.
No,
this advice is
heck.
coming from...
This, though, is so against... It's just against business. It's the thing that I don't understand. It's like, you pay for a link if you want to, if it's going to get you business. 100%. Pay for it, whatever. Try to get the sponsor on there. If you can't get sponsored or you can't get a no follow on there some way or shape or form, and it's going to cause you to lose money not to buy the link, no, go buy that link. Doesn't matter. You should do what's good for your business, not what Google cares about for something. In this case, don't just sit out there and say, oh, this person had a bad time. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Better luck next time.
No, you should try to make it right because it's the correct thing to freaking do. I still can't believe that was real. I can't believe that was real.
Another excellent one. Okay, the winner is... I love this one just because it was both of you. Greg and Jess going back and forth about the machine learning. The AI was so good.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Greg.
Congrats.
Oh, thanks. Congrats to you.
And I accept this award on Greg and Jess.
All right, and now on to our best social follow. First up, we have Matt Navarra, at Matt Navarra on Twitter, I believe. Then next, will it belong to Elon Musk, at Elon Musk on Twitter. And then we have Jane Mancham Wong, who finds everything. And this year's best social follow, if you want to find out about social media. Nobody else likes us, so we'll just give it to Elon.
He doesn't like us.
I think he likes us more than Matt Navarra.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
right?
I hope I continue to inspire you every single day to not give up and to follow your dreams.
We have a better chance of Elon Musk retweeting us
Oh, yeah.
than Matt Navarra.
Let's try.
Let's make it a
2023
goal for
goals.
23.
Yeah.
All right.
We are
We
aligned.
said it right here.
Here now.
You better pony up $8 a month.
All right, our next category is the worst rebrand of 2022. I love all the positivity in this category. First nominee is the Google Ads extensions, now Google Ads assets. Facebook automated features, rebranding to Meta Advantage Plus. Data Studio into what, Greg?
Looker Studio.
Garbage. And Google Webmaster Guidelines into Search Essentials. And despite Greg's best efforts, the winner here, Google Ads extensions into assets. Confusing
Absolutely
the
shameful.
heck out of everybody.
How is that? How did that be Looker Studio?
Well, because we just can't have you around every time someone needs to make a look stud.
Okay.
Next up is Best Paid Search Follow.
Ooh.
And the nominees are Chris Ridley, Menaham Ani, Ginny Marvin, Kasim Aslam, Jill Saskin-Gales,
Queen Jill Saskin-Gales to you, Nicole.
and Sam Tomlinson. And the winner is Menaham Ani at Menaham Ani on Twitter.
Great follow.
Fall down 7 times, get up 8. See you at work.
What a follow does experiments live and reports back. What a blessing to the community, Menachem.
Fantastic use of threads. This is a new category, I think. We are awarding the meme of the year because everyone's just making business memes left and right this year about digital marketing.
I can't believe these were the picks.
This was a great year.
Yeah, it was.
Minus everything that happened in it, but it was a pretty good year.
Okay, so first we have, this started with Barry Schwartz tweeting an article that he wrote. And he said, or it's not an article, just a tweet. Google Ads is sending emails out to some advertisers offering to pay them $100 in Google Ads credits for enrolling in automatically applied recommendations. Don't do it, smiley face. And then Daniel Parscale, at Daniel Parscale, replied and said, this is Pawn Stars. I don't really get the joke. This is a Pawn Stars thing, right?
You want me to set the table for the joke?
Yeah, who are the
Okay,
guys?
so people bring their old junk to the Pawn Stars and say, oh, I want $10,000 for this. And they go, well, and they just break the thing down. Be like, there's chips everywhere. There's paint falling off. Best I can do is $15. So they're always like orders of magnitude below what people are asking for.
So here they're saying, best I can do is dismiss all. That
Chef's
really is
kiss
the best
meme.
you can do. Thank you, Daniel.
All right, our next entrance comes from Jeremy Kranitz. And he says, my face when I'm rejecting the spend more auto suggestions in Google Ads. Hashtag PPC chat. And it's Lawrence Fishburne from The Matrix. And it's on top of the screen. It says, what if I told you I don't have more budget?
So great.
I'm next here. The next nominee, Menachem Ani, has a thread that starts with how to increase your Google Ads Opta score to 100%. And I believe it starts with, this is a GIF. It's not a meme. I don't know if that counts, but it's a guy. I have no idea what this is from. And it just says, dismiss. Which I stand.
What a joke Google Ads is.
I have our final nominee, and it is Mike Ryan, who recently tweeted a nice photoshopped screenshot of Spotify Wrapped, and there's the words over it. You dismissed over 76,210 Google Ads recommendations. That's more than 88% of advertisers. Kudos.
Excellent. And I would like to point out that Microsoft Advertising liked the tweet.
Oh! Casting a Clockscar vote, they are.
Okay, we're going to go with Menaham here. I just love that he started it as a thread and then it turned into just a joke. Fantastic work, Chef's Kiss. But great nominees all around.
Now we're getting into some of everybody's favorite. Clamoring for this one. The best named update of the year. We've got a fantastic slew of candidates this year. First up, the December 2022 Helpful Content Update. Next nominee, October 2022 Spam Update. Next nominee, September 2022 Core Update. Next, July 2022 Product Reviews Update. May 2022 Core Update. And finally, the March 2022 product reviews update. This was maybe the easiest. I don't know about y'all.
There's a clear winner here. You're
Clear
right,
winner.
right. Clear winner.
Clear winner. This is, it's May 2022 core update all the way. Is there any vote? Would that not be unanimous?
We had a meeting to go over these ahead of time, and Greg had the same energy that it was just a no-brainer.
How could it not be? It's May
You can argue
2022
that.
core update.
Clearly.
You can have this one, Greg.
Thank you. And congrats. May, Shep will accept it on your behalf.
All right. Our next category here is the best SEO follow. And the nominees are Morty Oberstein, Crystal Carter.
Hey, they're both hosts of the Surf's Up podcast. Hey, please, no role in this, by the way. I couldn't
Not
care
at all.
less.
Barry Schwartz, and Glenn Gabe. And the winner of the Best SEO Follow 2022 goes to Morty Oberstein at Morty Oberstein on Twitter.
So I didn't write anything, but I'm doing okay. No, I am. I appreciate it.
We need to have more fun. Morty has the most fun on Twitter. Sorry.
Yeah. He's
Nobody
trying to
has
help
more
people
fun out
out
there
instead of just
on Twitter than Morty.
all
least
these
in
nominees
SEO.
are amazing.
In SEO, yeah.
Follow everyone.
In a world of coal,
Congratulations,
he's a
Morty.
diamond out there.
All right, our next category is Take of the Year.
Ooh.
So the first nominee is a tweet from Boris Besserik, if I'm saying that correctly, at Boris
You are.
Besserik on Twitter. And they said, Google rep once told me it's called Performance Max, not Control Max.
So sassy.
Words have never been truer. Our next nominee here, this is a great one. Having some fun at Mike Ryan's expense.
Wait, he's the shopping follow of the year.
I know,
Mike
I
Ryan.
know.
We love you, Mike Ryan.
Nothing but respect. Okay, so he tweeted, he said, hey, did I mention the team at Smarter E-commerce are certified Performance Max specialists? Yeah, it's 100% a controversial technology, but we are putting in the work and keeping an open mind. And Anders Horth, I'm probably butchering her name, I'm sorry, replied and said, did they blindfold you to pass the exam?
From John Kagan, who was at Google Marketing Live this year. And he was reporting from the scene of the crime, saying, excuse me, Google, I have questions on the transparency of PMAX ad units. And he's got a picture of Miley Cyrus on stage. In response, Google, shut up and watch Miley Cyrus and stop asking questions. Hashtag GML 2022. Hashtag Google Marketing Live.
Hashtag Hannah Montana rejoice.
I just like that he put the hashtags on there. He's there partying up, and he isn't afraid to tag him. Kudos to you, John.
It's a party in the USA, unless you're running PMAX. Next nominee from at SEO Goddess. It's a
I don't know, they don't even have a take really, but
There's a take. There's a take.
There's a
in
take.
this.
I don't think that the poll is the take. I'll get to it.
okay.
The question is, do you think women can be experts at technical hashtag SEO? Should have been a unanimous 100% yes. So if this wins, the winner is the audience, but y'all suck. Only 87.4% said yes. 4.9% said not sure, tell me why. 7.7% just said no. And then one of the replies said, this is an odd question. And I just think the whole thing just made me feel better about the internet. So thank you.
And the next nominee is a tweet from the last party cookie at Human Propensity on Twitter. And it says, big tech privacy changes are a lot like, quote, we removed 80% of hidden cameras in the bathroom. Like, yeah, that's great. There's still a camera in the bathroom.
What a year.
Have you ever felt so icky about something in your life?
Excellent. Okay, last nominee here is Colin Slattery from his at CJ Slattery Twitter account. He said, Google, trust us. Our machine learning is great. No need to see search queries. Also, Google, these are good matches for a brand that has B in the brand name, the letter B. B, 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 H.
B. BBJ. BBBB. BBBBB. BBBBB. BBBG. BB High.
Who is searching for those things?
Probably my daughter on my keyboard when I'm working from home.
BB High.
Hey. Tough category, crowded category. But
we have a winner. We have a winner.
I think we laughed harder at one.
Yeah, we all lost, but
I feel like we need to defend his honor now, though. That he's a Clockscar winner for Best Shopping Follow of the Year.
you're spoiling the winner. We didn't announce it
Okay.
yet.
Well, she said somebody laughed harder. I couldn't breathe for a moment when I was listening to Anders' response.
It's funny because he's so great.
Okay,
That
yeah.
makes it funnier.
I'm with you.
Okay, next we have a new category for 2022. This is the Google Fanboy or Fangirl of the Year.
Whose idea was this? This is the dumbest idea.
Oh,
This
I
was
wonder
your
who-
idea.
This was not my idea.
This was your idea.
Get out of here.
Let's look at the document history.
I don't have
There's
time
no
to find the
chance.
receipts.
Okay, all right, go.
The nominees are Mike Ryan, ever heard of him? Ginny Marvin, ooh, she works for Google.
How is she not going to win?
PBC Kirk,
He is very, he has good points on both sides.
Greg Finn.
He is
always,
very
always pro Google.
Very pro Google.
And Danny Sullivan,
Oh, come on.
another
Come
Google
on.
employee.
It's got to be Ginny or Danny, and then probably PBC Kirk or Mike Ryan.
Okay,
Craig,
well,
have you been to the Clockscars before?
No. I mean, yes.
my notes say that Greg Finn is the winner.
Hey, we know him.
Most pro Google fanboy.
Have you ever won a Clockscar?
No.
Well,
Jess and I just won one.
Yeah, we did.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, big year for
Wow.
you. You're gonna have one of those pictures with all the Clockscars.
Everybody that says I'm too negative, I'm just going to retweet with this award and show y'all. I'm the biggest pro Google fanboy.
It's a major award.
you.
Congratulations.
You have some more nominations coming up.
It better be Greg of the Year. I'm flipping this table. All right, next up, the Analytics Follow of the Year. We've got Charles Farina.
Pay
who
attention to us.
Will not ever. Krista Seiden. Also, no. Christina Levasseur, former at C. Brodsky on Twitter. And then we have Madahi Ojwada. I hope I got that right, Madahi, but you have some great tips on Twitter and should be followed either way. And the winner for the Analytics Follow just shared some of the stuff that Data by Sarah was talking about here on Marketing O'Clock. It's the one and only former guest on the show, Christina Levasseur. Congrats to you, Christina. And I'm going to be accepting the award on your behalf.
To be up here is truly an honor. Thank you.
This one, I'm not sure. The category name is Clip of the Year with a question mark in the notes. So, given that I think I'm in all 5 of these clips, I agree with the question mark.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. At least 4 of the 5. All right, so the nominees are Hair Flip, Jess, NCAA picks.
Speaking of Jess's bracket, I noticed a bunch of immaculate picks. Jess, you picked New Mexico State over UConn, 12/5. Why did you pick New Mexico State?
Well, there's a couple reasons. One, it looked like New Mexico Street, which made me laugh. Love to live there. 2, the guy just looks like he'd be a cool friend or bring you a pizza.
What guy?
Okay.
The cowboy guy?
Their logo, yeah.
Oh,
All
we
right.
saw him too.
Jealous.
Another one. You picked CSU Fullerton over Duke.
What is
CSU Fullerton?
What is their logo
An
look
F.
like? I don't think I had a reason for that one.
Just F it.
F, yeah. Probably feeling that.
You picked one of the biggest upsets, St. Peter's over Kentucky.
Yeah.
How did you pull that off? Why did you pick St. Peter's?
So St. Peter's is the local Catholic church that is about 2-3 blocks from me, but they have a school, and so therefore they have a playground, and that's where I bring my son.
All right, Jess, you picked one of the bigger upsets of the first round, Richmond over Iowa. The Richmond Spiders over the Iowa Hawkeyes. Why Richmond?
So this was a really tough one for me because Iowa is the name of a Slipknot album, and it's where they hail from. So obviously I wanted to pick that. But I have family in Richmond. Spiders don't really get enough love, and Spiders is also a Slipknot song. So just,
It all
went
comes
with that.
back to Slipknot.
Always does.
And lastly, you chose Jacksonville State On number 15 over number 2 Auburn. Why did you choose Jacksonville State?
Fred Durst is a redneck from Jacksonville.
You can't say that.
Those are lyrics from
That's
the
why you picked
song.
Jacksonville State?
Yeah.
my God.
And take it to the Matthews Bridge.
I was thinking like I should ask that question as to why. And I'm so glad that I did.
I'm so glad you did. And I'll tell you what, I'm still a big football fan to this day. Next nominee is, it needs no introduction. My proudest work of my entire 34 years on this planet, aside from my son, Move Over MySpace. Move Over MySpace from...
Oh, that was a really good one. Sorry, I stepped on your joke. Can you do that one again?
You were out of my top 8.
People might still be like laughing uncontrollably.
I am.
I'm going to say it again because I need to for the story. Move over MySpace. Consider me moved. Alessandro Paluzzi saw that Instagram is working on adding the ability to add a song to your profile.
Ooh. When I left my MySpace, the song was Summer Girl by Jessica Andrews.
Who's that?
Country Queen. What was yours?
Bitch by Meredith Brooks. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover. But move over that one because the next one is just aptly named Digital Information World.
Actually, this might be the funniest I've ever laughed right here.
Ridiculous.
Okay, we have a new source this week.
Digital Information World.
I have so many stories from them this week.
Guys, I have so many stories from them, and
No,
they're
no.
all really long.
Do you know that Digital Information World's like my secret sauce for like finding articles?
Oh, so
just
you
gave it up.
usually just have more time
just
and
decided
you
to-
give us the
yeah.
source.
Because
I
all of a
understand.
sudden...
Okay.
I was trying to get it early because I had a lot going on.
I understand. Okay. It's a great source.
Secrets out. You could do the show yourselves next week, folks.
Yeah, don't listen. Don't listen anymore. The author at Digital Information World is Dr. Hora Anwar. And I'm just going to read the full bio, okay? So everybody sit down, grab a cup of coffee. Full bio. A dental surgeon by profession and a freelance content writer by passion. Period. Full bio. I still to this day when I put the notes in, I have to get the source for y'all.
Hashtag use the source.
Another pivotal moment in Marketing the Clock history. This next one has everything but the bathroom sink. This is Elon buys Twitter Live.
And I didn't think he was actually going to buy it. He just walked into the Twitter headquarters while we were recording.
Wait, really?
He's walking in.
What's he holding?
Sink or a toilet?
That's the kitchen sink.
Get out of here. Are you kidding me? Look how funny he thinks he is.
That's a bathroom sink.
Did you see his little chuckle at the end?
And all the people there, he just said he's going to like cut their jobs and he's walking in with a stupid prop.
I cannot believe that. Where did you think he like walked into a Home Depot and
Yeah.
was like, yo, I need a sink. I'm going to Twitter.
I got a great idea.
I mean, it's amazing, but it's so stupid.
Yeah, come on. Are you Carrot Top or are you like the smartest guy in the world?
Carrot Top is the smartest guy in the world. And last, but definitely not least, and certainly nearest and dearest to Shep's heart, this was the cool tool. I forgot the name of the tool, but we were mocking up some LinkedIn ads, and
It was like
swine
an
and
image
wine.
generator, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This week's cool tool will help you mock up before you fuck up. Is that okay? It is the LinkedIn ad mockup tool from admockups.com. It is so simple, easy to use, and it's fun. It loads a sample, and you can click on any of the elements and replace it with dummy content of your own. It allows you to mock up a LinkedIn ad without even having to log into your account, which is great. It's good for on-the-fly demos, or if you really want to get started on ad creative while you're waiting to access the ads manager. That has happened to all of us. And it's great if you want to just scare Shep and create that. I made up a website called swineandwine.com. And then I Googled pigs and wine was my query, and I got some images, and I made this ad for you just to test out the tool. It really is so easy. You can make anything you want.
Wow. Honestly, I'm never going to think of the word mock up
Again. Oh, that was amazing.
It's just fuck up. That was great.
And we just need to give a nod also to all of your great rhymes at the beginning of Cool Tool segment.
Thank you.
It was really a thread throughout the year.
I'm going to keep it going in 2023, but I don't know if I could ever live up to this category. And I'll just say the winner here is me. and I will accept the award for the Jess Cool Tool Swine and Wine is what we have listed here. Thank you very much.
I disagree. I think, Jess, the winner is our audience. And thank you for all of those fantastic clips.
Happy to share my gold statue with y'all.
Big category coming up is the best ads follow.
And this is all ads, right?
All ads.
Meta, Google, Microsoft, it all.
Twitter.
And the nominees are PPC Greg,
Boo.
Nicole Farley, Julie Bacchini, aka Salt J, Andrea Cruz, and Dario Zanoni. And the winner is Julie Bacchini at Neptune
Salt
Moon.
J! Woo!
My family, my friends, and my love. Thank you so much.
Gotta give it to Julie. She does so much for the community with PPC chat.
Tuesdays, 12 Eastern on Twitter. Thursdays on Twitter Spaces, 12 noon. PPC chat. We'll figure it out.
And now, on a somber note, we are going to pay homage to some of the features, tools that we lost in 2022. In Memoriam. Detailed targeting options on Facebook.
LinkedIn Lite.
Smart display campaigns.
Gmail campaigns.
Expanded text ads.
Universal Analytics. Announced.
Android's app advertising ID.
Flock.
Google Ads local campaigns.
Google Ads Smart Shopping campaigns.
The word automation in any meta advertising feature.
Fleets.
Instagram as we knew it.
The global site tag.
All the Google Ads recommendations we dismissed, even though they'll be back.
The ability to opt out of Microsoft Audience Network.
A unique name for those words that can appear below your Google Ads in the SERPs.
Data Studio.
Google Ads top content bids.
Keyword targeting for conversions on YouTube. Announced.
Topic targeting for conversions on YouTube. Announced.
Placement targeting for conversions on YouTube. Announced.
Clubhouse.
Portal.
Okay, gone but never forgotten, especially Portal.
I'm going to miss that word.
You're going to say
I'm
it
sure you'll
for
say it
years
again.
to come. I hope you do.
And now on to our Discord Member of the Year. And if you'd like to sign up for Discord, it's free and people will answer your questions, help out. It's a great community over there. community.marketingclock.com. And our nominees this year are Christina with a K, Lawrence, Luke, Firedog Luke from the show, and Chris Ridley. And the winner for our Discord Member of the Year, Christina. Big thank you for all of your support and help throughout the year in Discord. It's been fantastic having you there, Christina.
This is maybe the most coveted award.
It's the only award I want.
There are more important awards, but
No, there is not. No, there's not.
Around here at this table, this is a really important award, and I am honored just to present it. All right. Greg of the Year. And the nominees are
In the year of Greg.
Yes.
in the
Yog.
Yog.
In the Yog.
Adding the pressure. Should have added more deodorant. Okay. First nominee, you've never heard of him. Greg Finn. PPC Greg.
Two-time winner.
Chris Ridley.
He identified it as Greg.
Yeah, this is the Yog. Anyone can be a Greg. Christina from Discord.
Clockscars winner.
Greg PPC. Greg Sterling. Greg Berhalter.
Yes.
Okay.
The coach of the U.S. national team. Men's national team. Made it out of the first round in the round of 16.
Avid listener.
I have a couple of items for the judges' consideration before we pick a winner here. First of all, I'd like to point out that PPC Greg did come out of hiding this year and identify himself as a real human being. It was kind of a big deal. He also took the time to write an original rap song.
What?
Did you do that, Craig?
He used machine learning.
Which I will now read for the judges. I'm the Greg of the year. No one can compare. My rhymes are so sick they leave others in despair. I flow like a pro, never letting the beat drop. I'm the king of the mic, the master of the block. Greg of the year, that's my claim to fame. I'm the one to beat, no one can take my reign. Greg of the year, I reign supreme. My flow is so fine like a fiery dream. It's not done. I'm a lyrical genius. My words are so clever. My flow is so smooth. It's like I'm floating on a feather. I'm the Greg of the year, and I'm here to stay. My rhymes are so hot, they burn like a fiery blaze. I don't know about the cadence there.
Okay. Are you done?
No.
Okay.
I'm the Greg of the year, and I'm taking over. My rhymes are so sharp, they cut like a razor, ? I'm the best in the game, and I'm here to prove it. My flow is so tight, it's like I'm on a mission. Another ? Greg of the year, that's my claim to fame. I'm the one to beat, no one can take my reign. Greg of the year, I reign supreme. My flows are so fire, it's like a fiery dream.
I feel like you should get a different Clockscar. You can't usurp this category. That was a beautiful performance.
Can I respond to this? Can I respond to this?
You want to freestyle a little bit?
Yeah,
Is this
do
a rap battle?
Do a little Harry Mack.
Oh, shoot!
All right.
He
So
took
if you're
a paper
listening,
out of his coat
this
pocket.
is just a freestyle here.
A freestyle.
All right, here we go. Yeah, you've got 2 in a row. Some think I'm in a slump. Something's fishy. We need to recount. Yep, I'm pulling a Trump. People are saying Shep and Jess, aren't they both on the take? Well, this year we have Nicole and Tables with votes to make. Let's face it, all these other Gregs just aren't going to win. Sorry, Greg PPC, Greg Sterling. 2022 is the year of the Finn. Freshly 40, y'all probably think I'm slowing down, that I'm going to falter. Nah, with my U9 coaching skills, we'd have gotten to the quarters unlike that double G Berhalter. Chorus, Greg of the year, it's time for a change. Out with the old, it's time for the right name. Greg of the year, everyone wants a new Greg in. There's only one choice, and that's Finn for the win. Christina from Discord, yeah, she's our community queen. Honestly, she's fantastic. I can't say anything mean. But I'm the one bringing the news each and every week. Unless we're talking Amazon, I'm the bigger search marketing geek. It's true Chris Ridley shares facts and tips that put people in awe. But this isn't close. It's not US England. This ain't a draw. Sorry, bloke. The only thing coming home with you this year is an L. Kidding. Love you, Chris. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to skip the second chorus. Jess, nice black outfit. Oh, wow, Shep. I love stories about your child. Table's nice editing. Nicole, the deer processing by your house is just wild. Okay. No more role-playing PPC Greg with all of that pander. In case you can't tell, I took umbrage with GPT chat and its slander. Like Google Ads, it's criminal to have to get all dressed up in this attire just to eviscerate a Greg whose avatar is Rob Lowe from St. Elmo's Fire. Now vanish, be gone like the federated learning of cohorts. Man, I'm going long, but Neil Mohan would still upload this to Shorts. Don't get it twisted, I'm the real Greg of the year, those are facts. When I'm on the mic, it's easy, it's automated, the true performance max. I'm here for you all, each and every Friday, 51 weeks on the reg. I move people so much, y'all should call me PPC Greg.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was really good.
That was really good.
This is why AI isn't going to win, right?
PPC Greg's wasn't a diss chat. Why'd you have to come for all your fellow Gregs?
I don't know.
You came for us too. The whole table's on fire. And I have to announce a winner. The situation is dire. And that was legit freestyle, Greg. And that is why I am pleased to announce Greg of the Year. PPC Greg, everybody.
In the moment you've all been waiting for, you sat through a rap. You sat through 2 raps.
I didn't rhyme fire with fiery, to be fair.
Last but not least, BFF of the show.
This is a very prestigious award.
This is
bigger than Greg of the Year.
This is a torch that's passed on. It started with Glenn Gabe, then to Andrea Cruz, then to Azim, and now 2022.
And it's huge because you still maintain the status. You get a year associated with it, but once a BFF, always a BFF.
Like Miss America.
Big honor.
Yeah. All right.
But no bikinis.
Maybe next year.
Maybe Bacini's.
The nominees are Barry Schwartz, Christina from Discord, Luke, aka Firedog Luke from Discord, Chris Ridley, and PPC Greg.
Wow.
I know, really tough category.
I want to give it to each and every one of them.
Is it really that tough? Like, so somebody came and visited us.
Yeah.
That's true. And the winner is Barry Schwartz.
BFF of the show,
Woo!
Barry Schwartz.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Barry came and interviewed us this year. You interviewed him.
Yeah. We made some good content together, all of us.
I think he bought a
Inspired
car on the
segment.
way.
Yeah, charts.
I think he
Oh,
canceled it.
yeah. That was actually, I think, started last year, but
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I have a last minute category here. We're going to honor our editor of the year. And the only nominee is Tables, and he's the winner.
Woo!
Congrats,
Tables. It's been great having you here. If you haven't checked out our video content, Tables is doing an astounding job putting that together, punching things up. It's just fantastic to have you here. Tables, and Tables, you're full-time now. You're a full-time editor here at Marketing Clock. Very well deserved.
And we would be remiss if we didn't thank everyone on the Cypress North team who we have behind us. Sammy does original artwork for every episode. Jill Fetcher is our biggest cheerleader. Matt Mombre is down here doing tech support. Victoria has done so much to help us this year.
Kathleen hopping on. when
Oh,
we need
yes.
help for sure.
How could I forget K-Birds? Oh my God, how dare I?
But maybe the most importantly, because without these folks, none of this happens, I'd like to thank the listeners. Everybody who
Yes, thank
listens,
you.
you make the show happen. Without you, we wouldn't be doing this anymore. So big kudos. It's just phenomenal hearing people share everything and give so much great feedback about the show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you next year.